Greetings, Sagittarius. My name is Beverly D, and this is True Prediction Tea. And this is a general reading for October. So, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on with you. Because some of, look at you, see there? I was just getting ready to talk about you. And look what happened. Okay, let's see, they fell out. So, let's see what you in such a hurry, Sag. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, Sag. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. See what's going on here. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on here with you. Well, for one thing here that I'm seeing, I do see celebration. So I do see some of you Sagittarius is going to be celebrating here. I feel a marriage vibration. I feel that there could be a Sagittarius that you could be renewing your vows here. I also see a new wedding, marriage kind of vibration that I see that's there. So I'm seeing celebration. So a lot of you Sagittarius have things to celebrate. I do feel like that there could be some kind of win, that you could win a lawsuit, inheritance, something like that. So that's something to celebrate. So I do see celebrations going on here with a lot of Sagittarius. Also, I see Sagittarius, I see you as a puppet master. So I'm seeing here you manipulating some things here. And I feel like that you're very good at manipulating some things here also. I do feel like that you are, and you also know how to cover, you hide behind, you have a mask on. So you know how to show what you want to show, part of you that you want to show, and other parts that you don't want to show. You got an energy here, Sagittarius. So you know how they had that devil on one side and the angel on the other side there. And so you got that energy on you really strong. So sometimes you that angel and sometimes you that devil vibration, Sagittarius here. But you has really been doing some really manipulating, some of you Sag. Some of the manipulation I feel like it's good, because it kind of feel like that this could be dealing with something here that, you know how you can have a business or something and it's like ready to really sink, but you work with it. Or you know how you have a wild horse and you got to work with it to break it in, to calm it down. Well, that's what I feel like some of you Sag. It was like you was working with something, you was wrestling with something, but it worked, because I see you celebrating here. So you manipulated it. You were the puppet master. So you worked with it till you also made it work. I also see Sagittarius here, well, on a personal level. I feel like that there was some manipulation that was going on, and I feel like that people are going to start to see the manipulation and who was doing the manipulating here. So you had kind of been like the wizard behind the curtain. And so the curtain has been pulled back on some of you, Sag. And to me, that feels, so I got two energies, and that feel like kind of on a personal level here too. I'm also seeing a Sagittarius here where I feel like that you really, you smart, you genius, you really good here. And so you have to keep balance, because you know how they say, I don't mean no harm, Sag, but you know how they say that sometimes geniuses are little touched a little bit. Well, that's the energy that I'm feeling here with some of you, Sag, is that, you know, some of you like really, really smart, but then there's another part of you that's a little uneven here, a little loose that I see that's here. But again, you able to keep it together. So I feel like that Sagittarius, I see you really figuring something out. Something here was just like it's really been like a hard puzzle that you were trying to put it together. You was trying to fix something, work on something, figure something out here. And I definitely feel like that you figured it out, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like this is an energy here where Sagittarius, you kind of been depressed. I see you coming out of a depression kind of vibration here too. And I just feel like it's been certain things that's been going on in your life here. And it's just, sometimes we all have pressure and it gets to, we can take it, but it gets to a point where it can really cause depression. And so I see that this is an energy where you coming out of depression here. And I do feel like that part of the cause is like personal, something that was going on. This could be an energy here where Sagittarius could have lost a job, could have had some health issues, could have lost in a relationship, and it was really a depressing kind of situation. But I just feel like things is turning around. You coming out of it, that energy, because you're not in the water. You're out of the water now, so that lets me know that you're coming out of it. And so I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that this is an energy here too. I'm looking here, and this is dealing with a relationship. So I'm feeling like somebody like really, really was going through something with a relationship, and it kind of felt like a separation kind of vibration that's there. And I just feel like that now that they ready to get over, not even really over it, but just they ready to come out of that depressed energy. Then it's like hear the person come back. But I do feel like that there is really some true changes that's going on here. So I do feel like that there's going to be some kind of communication that's going to be going on here. And I do feel it's going to be meaningful and honest kind of communication. This is also saying here too where I feel like a lot of you Sagittarius, you are protected. So you are under an umbrella of protection that I see that's there. I see you making moves here, but you still are protected. So I just feel like there's some Sagittarius that kind of feel concerned about their protection, concerned about the things that they are maneuvering here, things that they are putting together, and do they have protection? Sometimes you can create something, make something, and then other people come and take it from you. Well, that's what I feel, some kind of concern. And I don't see that happening, Sag. I do see that whatever this is that you are creating, that you are making happen here, changes that's going on, I do see protection about it. And it's also saying here too that I see Sagittarius here where it's like you were kind of on the fence. You hadn't made your mind up exactly what you wanted to do or how you wanted to do it. And so now it's the energy here, Sag, where you like, okay, I'm going to do it. So it's kind of like you've been sitting there, thinking about things, putting things together, and now you going for it. And I do see it working out here for you. Excuse me. I do see it working out here for you, Sag, here also. So it's going to work. It's also saying here too, there's a Sagittarius where I feel like y'all going to be moving. And I do feel like it's going to be a happy move. I do feel like that. I've been doing a lot of talking today. I do feel like that you're going to like the move, the changes that you make. I do see here where you are, you've been so in serious thought, serious planning here, where I feel like that you're ready to like loosen up, you're ready to have some fun, you're ready to do it. So now you seeing results here. And that's just the energy that I see that's here. So you're ready to put things into motion. You're ready to put things into action. So you've been thinking about it, planning certain things here, but now this is action time, Sagittarius. And I just feel like that you planned it really good. It's really working here for you. I do see some Sagittarius here when you come to commitment. And this is talking about personal commitment, business, career commitment. I do feel like that you are going to really make some changes here when it comes to commitment. I feel you're going to finalize something here. I see you completing something here. This is you like really going. That's why you really going for it. And so I just see completion, finalizing. I'm seeing you committed. So once you say, I'm going to do this, I mean, I see you doing it. So that's that commitment that I see that's there. It's also saying here too, where I feel like that sometimes other people don't agree how you do things or don't agree with the decisions that you make in here, the changes that you make in here. And it feels like you just all by yourself. But I do see here that once you really finish and go where you need to go, do what you need to do, then it's like they just let you do it. They just like, well, we just gonna sit back and you just do you, because you're not gonna listen to nobody anyway. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that there's going to be some strong communication that's going to be going on with any kind of family issues or family changes that's going on there. I do feel some real strong communication, and that's what I feel like that's really is the key that's going to solve a lot of things here. And so this is what I feel like that a lot of you Sagittarius are doing. You are cleaning up stuff, and things that you were putting into motions, now you like really making them happen here. So this is where you at right now. You ready to, it's like preparing for a trip, but now it's like you really going on the trip now. So you making it happen. That's the energy that's going on with a lot of you Sagittarius here. So it's like you've been dealing with drama, and you also is celebration time here too. And it's like you've been in control. You've been that puppet master. So you're the one that's been manipulating, controlling things, directing, redirecting things here. And it's like you're going to survive. It's almost like some of you Sagittarius almost crash. But you know how you maneuver and you did not crash, because you was like the car was turning and spinning I'm talking about life crashing. So you was able to maneuver and you was able to avoid that crash that was there. And you are recovering now. So now you've been through the hardest part. You manipulated and thought about it and strategize. You did all of that. And so now you're seeing your work pay off here for you. So that's the satisfaction of when you doing something, going through something, and you don't know if it's really going to turn out, right? And when it do, that's a really good feeling. So you are in your opportunity, Sagittarius. You got that Jupiter working with you anyway. So your opportunities are much, much bigger, wider, more so than the average, because of that Jupiter energy that you have. So you are definitely in your opportunity. You in an energy here where you can take something that was not an opportunity and turn it and make it into an opportunity. You're very intuitive. A lot of you Sagittarius have that very strong insight. And I do feel like that there's some Sagittarius that you might even be connected with your partner, your wife, your husband, and both of y'all is just like got that insight going on there. So it's like you can't do nothing but win, because when one start to get weak, the other one carry the other one or hold the other one up. And so I just feel like some very strong intuition is going on here at this time. And this is victory. This is a very strong victory energy that's there. And again, you took your time, Sagittarius. You didn't rush into something. That's why you were behind the scenes. That's why you were maneuvering things here. So you took your time and you made it. You got that victory vibration that is there. And here's the abundance. This is the success. So it worked. Whatever it was, whatever plan you had, whatever it was, it definitely worked for you, Sagittarius. And you're going to be able to enjoy your accomplishment, because this is really an accomplishment that I see here for a lot of Sagittarius. And I see Sagittarius, you got the finances here. You making moves. Some of you really literally will be moving. I feel like that you on the path that you want to be on. I feel like that you might have had interruption, obstacles in the way, but you were able to get those obstacles out of the way. You were able to get where you need to go in spite of any kind of obstacles. Any, you know how they had detours when they got blocks. So any kind of blocks that was in the way, you was able to get to where you need to get to in spite of. And the bird to me represents your intuition, your insight, and you was really, really paying attention. It was on time. Celebration time. So this is going to be a good time for a lot of you Sagittarius, because I just feel like, especially during a holiday, but this is a time where you're going to have plenty. You're going to have a lot, Sag, because it's like it paid off. All of your, whatever you were strategizing and things like that, it paid off. It really paid off. So now you're going to be able to celebrate. You're going to be able to enjoy the feast. This is going to be like a feast, a festival time here for a lot of you Sagittarius. It's like you know what to do. You take your time. You think things through. You visualize. You use all of your gifts here, and so you got the formula. You know how to put things together. You can do things blindfolded. So and you can do things where people don't really see. Then that's that puppeteer. They don't see you. You doing things. You like a magician. You could be right in front of their face, and you could be manipulating, moving things about, and they don't even see you. So that's one of your gifts. You also got balance. So even though sometimes, like I said earlier, sometimes you have geniuses. They really smart, they genius, but there's a little unbalance there. But you able, when you get to that, sometime that unbalance come in your life, you are able to straighten it back up and balance it out here. Especially those of you that have a partner here, a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, however, whatever the partner is, y'all are able to balance it out. You've been used, you got a lot of wisdom. That's why I say you like a genius kind of energy here, Sagittarius. So you use wisdom. You thought things through. Some of you manipulated. Some of you worked it through. You dealing with long term success here. Very strong, very powerful. So I feel like that some of you Sagittarius kind of went through a financial situation. I feel like that you really have pushed through it. Now it's like you'll never have to deal with any financial issues again, because it's like now this is, you got it. You got right now, you made it through, you got it, you went through whatever you had to go through, and it's just smooth sailing. I mean, you're going to always have your little bumps, and you're always going to have to go around little things, but compared to what you had to deal with, this is going to be this like sliding on ice compared to what you had to. This is an energy where I feel like that there's going to be stronger relationships. So if you are already in one, it's going to get stronger. Or if you're not in one, it's going to you're going to get into a strong relationship. So this to me here is dealing with this is strength, this is strong relationship also. But this is an energy here where I feel like that there's going to be, you know how sometimes you could be married or in a relationship and the fire is there, but it's just kind of dim, or the light is dim, the fire is low. Well, now I'm feeling that you're putting some lighter fluid on the fire, it's flaming back up, and you're putting a light bulb in so you can see. So I feel like that whatever was dull in your life as far as relationship, love is concerned, I don't feel like it's going to be dull anymore. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that this is an energy here where I feel that Scorpio, oh, where did Scorpio come from? So I feel like that this is an energy here where can't nobody resist you. So it's an energy here where, you know how a person could be mad. This could be, you know, your partner or anything, or however, they could be mad, they could be upset here. But when you get finished communicating, get finished, pleading, or however, you don't have a problem. Whatever you have to do to get them back okay again, that's what you're going to do. So I feel like that there's some Sagittarius that you might have some people that have been upset with you. And I feel on a personal level, and it could be other parts of your life. But I also feel like that this is an energy here where you pretty much is like going to get them to come around. So they're not going to turn their back. They're not going to be upset or mad. So I do feel like that there's definitely apology or making up or some kind of energy that's going to be going on there. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that you in a good place, a lot of you Sagittarius, as far as relationship is concerned. So it's on both sides of the fence. People that's already in one and people that's not in one. So I do feel like that there's a strong relationship energy here because you happy. You in your festival time. You like you happy. The finances is there. Whatever it is that you were going through, you're not going through it anymore. So it's like happy. So relationship can't be nothing but happy energy. I feel like that, sometimes when you're going through things, especially financial things and whatever the issue was, sometimes people don't stick with you, and that's when you really get to see who is for you and who is not for you. And so I feel like Sagittarius, you got some strong partner people around you that's really there for you, no matter how bad the storm is, no matter how hot the water is, they there. And that's a blessing. That's really, you don't find too many people or too much situations where you got somebody that's going to be there through thick and thin. So I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that there's a Sagittarius. For those of you that is already in a marriage, I feel like that you could be getting an upgrade on your ring or something. You're going to, there's going to be something added to the marriage. So the wife could be getting, a more larger ring. The husband could be getting a more luxury car. I just feel that there's going to be something added more to the relationship. Now, if you're not uh, married or you're not in a committed relationship, you will be, because I definitely feel like that somebody will be getting a ring or something here, or will be getting something here on both ends. It doesn't matter. So there's definitely going to be something going on or some kind of gift that's going to be given. And I keep picking up here, this is talking about an energy of dealing with I keep picking up a Cancer vibration. I feel a Scorpio. Somebody could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I do feel a Cancer energy that's there. I feel somebody here that's going to be given two gifts. So either you're dealing with two people, and it don't necessarily have to mean that you're dealing with two relationships. I feel like that this could be a father giving a daughter something, or a son something, and a wife something, or vice versa, the wife giving. So I'm just seeing, we going into the holiday season, and I do feel like that there's Sagittarius, you're going to be receiving some gifts, and you're going to be giving some good gifts here. I do feel here that a closeness with the family, and it seemed like that there could have been some issues where the family could have broke apart, something going on. Whatever your issue was, Sagittarius, you got it together, you resolved it. So I'm feeling a closeness here of the family. So there's definitely going to be some kind of closeness here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that there's an energy here where at one time you might have been kind of lonely. So you know how you could have a husband and wife, and husband sleeping in one room and the wife sleeping in the other room. So there was some kind of issues going on. So all of that is being worked out. You done worked all that out. So whatever the issue was, I just feel like that it's been worked out, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, push all the buttons, the subscribe, the like, and all, and the bell, and all of those other good things. I'm so glad that you have came out of whatever it is that you were going through. Now you're going into your festival time, and the timing, look at it. You're going into the holiday season where everybody is happy, and this is, and it's right here with you. You going right into that energy. So you dealt with whatever was going on. You worked with it until you got it right. So enjoy your happiness, enjoy your success, Sagittarius. Much, much love.